Lawmakers on Capitol Hill will be voting on President Biden's Inflation Reduction Act in a rare weekend session.
The measure received critical support from Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema on Thursday. And Sinema now backs the Democrats' sweeping measure after the party agreed to change some of its new tax proposals. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer held a news conference just a short time ago to talk about this package.
Make no mistake, the agreement preserves the core components of the Inflation Reduction Act, including reducing prescription drug costs, fighting climate change, closing tax loopholes exploited by big corporations and the wealthy, and reducing the deficit. We're now one step closer to enacting this historic legislation into law. With this bill, we're going to put our country on track to meet the climate goals we need to preserve for our planet, for the sake of our children and our grandchildren. With this bill, we're going to use the purchasing power of Medicare to ensure America's seniors have affordable access to life-saving medicines they need. The anguish of people having to pay, not being able to pay for medicines that may save their lives will be greatly reduced. And with this bill, we are going to deliver our promise to close loopholes exploited by big corporations and the wealthy.
CBS News congressional correspondent Scott McFarlane was there with Senator Schumer as he was speaking, and we are lucky enough to have him joining us now. Hey there, Scott. So what were the actual changes that Senator Sinema said she needed to see before she would back the measure?
It looks like it was to one component of the tax policy, and there are many tax policies in this legislation, one that would impact the tax breaks given to people who run investment funds. Put that aside, there are some larger scale tax provisions that are likely to remain in this, a corporate tax that would be instituted, but also any number of tax breaks, including for those who buy energy efficient appliances for their home, fuel efficient vehicles to drive. There are a number of tax components in here because they're trying to generate money. They want to have hundreds of billions of dollars to pay down the deficit and to fund some of the new programs in here, including extended subsidies for the Affordable Care Act, including extensions of programs to help reduce the cost of prescription drugs. But they say those dollars will also pay down the debt and, in essence, reduce inflation, which is why it has that title, Inflation Reduction Act. The health care subsidies are popular. The prescription drug pricing is popular. And it's not lost on these senators. They need popular items with less than 100 days till the midterm elections. The big takeaway from this press conference, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says the prospects are, in his words, very, very, very good. It looks like they have the 50 votes they need.
Three verys, Scott. So there's so many things that are in this Inflation Reduction Act, but also there's going to be a rare Saturday vote. What does that tell us about how important this is?
Well, they want to get this done before their summer recess. The longer you give time for legislation to marinate, the more difficult it is to get that legislation onto the table. How's that for a metaphor? They're going to start the votes tomorrow afternoon. It could be a marathon. It's unpredictable when the Senate extends itself with a series of votes. Republicans are likely to put forward any number of amendments. That consumes time as well, but it's also not just in the name of time consumption. Republicans want to put Democrats on the record on some wedge issues in the process. They want to exact a pound of political flesh here because it's less than 100 days till the midterm elections, and they want a message off of this. Republican senators told us this morning expect a number of amendments that involve immigration issues, border security issues, where they believe the Biden administration and Democrats are particularly vulnerable right now, but also issues that might directly impact or can be messaged on about gas prices. Though gas prices are dropping, Republican Senate leaders this morning said gas prices are still unacceptably high to most Americans and still a flashpoint, an issue they want to mobilize on in November.
Scott, we know you've also been following the January 6th investigation. Stewart Rhodes is back in court today. What can you tell us about that?
The court hearing was scheduled for late afternoon. It's now an iffy proposition. Here's the issue. Stewart Rhodes, the founder of the Oath Keepers, the highest level January 6th defendant so far of the nearly 850 people charged. He's accused of sedition.